Welcome back, Chiefs Kingdom. It's been a whirlwind with the 2025 NFL Draft, and today, we've got a fresh look at the Kansas City Chiefs depth chart after all the new signings and surprises. The Chiefs continue to build on their dynasty with some incredible picks, and there's a lot to unpack. But first, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest Chiefs news. The 2025 NFL Draft has shaken up the entire league, and the Chiefs are no exception. With strategic picks, including the acquisition of Josh Simmons, a promising offensive tackle, they've strengthened their roster in key areas. But how does the team's depth chart look now? Let's dive into the new faces and how they fit into the Chiefs system. Let's start with Josh Simmons, the Chiefs' first-round pick in the 2025 draft. This offensive tackle has all the tools to be a game-changer. Standing at 6 feet 5 inches and weighing 320 pounds, Simmons has the size and agility to protect Patrick Mahomes' blindside. But it's not just his size that's impressive. His quick feet and ability to react under pressure are key reasons the Chiefs selected him to bolster their offensive line. Looking at the offense, the Chiefs' depth chart has become even more solidified. Patrick Mahomes is still the leader, but with the addition of Josh Simmons, the offensive line now boasts some serious strength. We also saw the Chiefs secure a couple of solid wide receivers in the draft. But will they challenge the already established trio of Mahomes, Kelce, and Juju Smith-Schuster? That's one storyline to watch. On the defensive side, there's also some big changes. The Chiefs have worked hard to make sure their defense is up to the task of defending against top-tier offenses. With Chris Jones still anchoring the defensive line, adding new talent like linebacker Trenton Simpson and defensive end Mekhi Wingo, the D-line looks more ferocious than ever. Special teams are often overlooked, but in Kansas City, we know how important they are. With the Chiefs' new draftees and free agents, special teams now have a new look, particularly at the kicker and returner positions. The Chiefs are aiming to make a statement, not just in offense and defense but in all three phases of the game. The biggest surprise in the depth chart? The Chiefs' ability to surprise even the most seasoned NFL fans. Josh Simmons, for example, might have slipped under the radar for some, but now he's making a serious push to become a starting offensive lineman. That's just one of the fascinating developments from this draft. When the Chiefs selected Josh Simmons in the first round of the 2025 NFL Draft, they weren't just looking for an offensive lineman. They were looking for someone who could immediately step in and protect the blind side of Patrick Mahomes. As we know, Mahomes is the heart and soul of this team, and keeping him upright is a top priority. Simmons is known for his quick footwork and his ability to react under pressure, which will make him a key piece in Kansas City's offensive line. Let's break down how he fits into this puzzle. While we've been focusing on the big names like Mahomes and Kelce, let's not forget about the Chiefs' wide receiver room. There's been a lot of buzz about the new additions to the squad. With the drafting of some top talent, could we see a major shakeup in this department? The key question remains, who will emerge as Mahomes' go-to receiver? Juju Smith-Schuster has already proven his worth, but with the addition of new talent, it will be interesting to see how the depth chart shakes out. Let's talk defense. The Chiefs have always prided themselves on being a defensive powerhouse, and their moves in the 2025 draft show that they're not slowing down. With Chris Jones leading the charge, the defensive line looks poised to make life difficult for any quarterback in the league. Alongside him, we have young players like Trenton Simpson, a linebacker who brings speed and agility, and Mekhi Wingo, who has the size and strength to disrupt offensive plays. This revamped defensive line is shaping up to be one of the most formidable in the NFL. With the 2025 NFL Draft now behind us, it's clear that the Chiefs are looking to continue their championship-winning ways. But how do these new players and additions impact their Super Bowl chances? As it stands, Kansas City remains one of the most well-rounded teams in the league. With Mahomes under center, Kelce at tight end, and a revamped offensive line, they are going to be a tough team to beat. But the real question is, how will the defense perform in high-pressure moments? Can Chris Jones and the new draftees take the Chiefs' defense to the next level? As we look ahead to the 2025 season, there are a few key players to watch. Of course, Patrick Mahomes is always a player to watch, but who else is ready to make a splash? Look out for new additions like Josh Simmons, who is poised to make an immediate impact. But don't forget about other players like George Karlaftis, who is looking to build off a strong rookie season and make an even bigger impact this year. With a stacked roster, the Chiefs have multiple players who are primed to step up and play huge roles. Looking ahead, how will the Chiefs' revamped depth chart impact their 2025 schedule? The Chiefs are going to face some stiff competition this season, including matchups against divisional rivals and top NFC teams. The key to success will be how quickly the new players can gel with the existing team members. Josh Simmons' protection will be crucial for Mahomes' success, while the defense will have to step up against the league's top quarterbacks. The question is, will this new-look Chiefs squad be ready for the challenge? The addition of Josh Simmons to the offensive line has Chiefs Kingdom excited, but he's not the only one vying for a starting spot. The competition among the offensive linemen is fierce. Will veterans like Orlando Brown Jr. and Joe Thuney continue their dominance, or will younger players step up? The Chiefs' offensive line is filled with talent, and it's going to be interesting to see who lines up next to Simmons. The performance of this unit will be a key factor in how effective Mahomes and the offense can be in 2025. The Chiefs have one of the most dynamic offenses in the NFL, but the running back position is still a mystery for many fans. Is Isaiah Pacheco ready to take the next step? How will Clyde Edwards-Helaire perform in a backup role? And what about the newly drafted running back? This group is loaded with talent, but each player has something to prove. Whether it's Pacheco's explosiveness or Edwards-Helaire's versatility, the running back depth chart will be crucial in setting the tone for the offense in 2025. On the defensive side, the secondary is one of the most exciting positions to watch this season. With stars like L'Jarius Sneed and Juan Thornhill leading the charge, the Chiefs are hoping to build on a solid foundation. But the real story could be the rise of younger players like Trent McDuffie and Joshua Williams, who are both expected to step into larger roles. The competition for the starting cornerback spots is fierce, and with the Chiefs' defensive coaching staff focused on improving the secondary, it could be a breakout year for these young players. The Chiefs' success doesn't just depend on the players, though. Coaching will play a huge role in shaping this team for the 2025 season. With head coach Andy Reid at the helm, there's always the expectation of innovative strategies and game plans. But with a number of young players stepping up, how will Reid and his staff adapt? Will they continue to tweak their offensive schemes to keep Mahomes at the top of his game? And how will the defensive staff handle the challenge of integrating new talent into an already stacked defense? It's going to be a crucial year for the coaching staff. Special teams often don't get the attention they deserve, but in Kansas City, they're a key part of the team's success. With the return game led by dynamic players like Mecole Hardman, the Chiefs have the ability to turn any play into a game-changer. But it's not just about the returners. The Chiefs also have one of the league's top kickers in Harrison Butker. How will special teams impact the Chiefs in 2025? With a talented roster and a strong special teams unit, this could be the year they make even more of a difference in crucial moments. With Mahomes, Kelce, and the rest of the core group still in their prime, the Chiefs' Super Bowl window is wide open. But with each passing season, the competition only gets tougher. The Chiefs are in a championship window, but how long will it last? Will the team continue to reload with new talent, or will they face challenges that might close that window sooner than expected? As the 2025 season looms, this could be the last shot for some players on this team to secure another Super Bowl ring. Chiefs Kingdom is counting on them to make it happen. The Kansas City Chiefs are positioned for yet another successful season. With new talent injected into key areas and a coaching staff that's always ready to adapt, the 2025 NFL season could be the most exciting one yet. The draft has given this team a boost, but now it's up to the players to execute and take the Chiefs to another level. As always, Chiefs Kingdom, we're ready for the ride. Are you? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more updates on everything Chiefs.